What's going on? I am doing this because I just basically, this is Kaizen Talk, and I'm doing this basically to inspire you as well as to inspire myself. I do this, I try to do it like once a week, but you know, this has been a busy week for me. I'm definitely going to talk about it and doing it. I usually do it on Saturdays, but doing it Sunday. So I was actually working yesterday and today. So I'm going to basically talk about self improvement, Kaizen, which is Japanese for continuous self improvement. Give me just a second. I'm going to talk about some things. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. So this last week, the previous week before that was just real struggle. Struggle was a lot of struggle basically, and basically this week has been, let's just say, a lot of work has been done, a lot of projects have been completed, and it's been more of a fruitful week so far for me. And I'm hoping this next week will be even more fruitful. So yeah, yep. Before I kind of get deep into this discussion, I want to basically acknowledge basically, there's just since I'm talking about self improvement, and I'm basically taking the Japanese philosophy of Kaizen. Okay, that picture in the thumbnail, that was me when I was in the Navy. I was aboard the Navy battleship, which is an aircraft carrier, the U.S. Kitty Hawk. It's now decommissioned. It was the only steamship aircraft carrier in the U.S. Navy fleet. That was 2001 when I took that picture. It was before 9/11, 2001. I was in Yokosuka, Japan. Okay, so yeah. That being said, I really don't know that much about um, this person I'm going to mention, but one of the Japanese, basically prime ministers, Enzo Abe, was assassinated by a lone gunman in broad daylight as he was giving a speech. I just wanted to acknowledge Enzo Abe, Prime Minister of Japan. So that is something I just wanted to get out the way. I think that it was something that should be said. You know. So that being said, you know, condolences to Shinzo Abe's family. It was something that I really don't know much about, but I said before the invasion of Ukraine, there was going to be a lot of suspicious deaths. It's going to be a lot of assassinations. Okay. And, basically, that I would say that would be something that would be kind of what I've already said. Now, since we've gotten that out the way, I am going to basically talk about my update on my personal self-improvement. So like I said, I completed a lot of projects, so I can get some monies in my pocket, because let's just face it, I'm not getting that much support on YouTube, so I pretty much have to scrap in the real world and make my living, you know, off of the internet. Um, in that struggle, I'm self-employed, so I don't have any long-term contract. So it's pretty much week to week what I'm doing. I might be doing something one day, next week I might be doing something totally different. It just varies. So in that area of self being self-employed, being a small business owner, I am trying to actually learn how to be more of a businessman. I'm trying to transition to being a businessman. And in my opinion, you do need to start off kind of self-employed or just a small business. But it is businesses that do scale from being just going straight into business, building a system. So a business system consists of a couple things. First is sales. Actually marketing. Marketing is the first order of business. Marketing basically is how you get your product or service out to the people, how you actually present it, and then basically how you transition into sales. How you transition actually into sales, which is the second order of business, sales. A lot of times people actually they go into business and they create LLCs and all these other, business setups, right? Or business structures, right? But they don't even have any sales. They don't even have a solid marketing team, right? These are something you need to learn, right? So marketing, then after marketing is sales. So that's how you're able to actually sell to clients and customers your products or services. After sales is fulfillment. So after you make a sale, you have to fulfill that order. So a lot of times you hear people online, they always talk about, you know, I didn't get my merchandise. I didn't, this person is a scam artist. And yeah, it is some legitimate scam artists all over the place. It's even just terrible business people that just don't know how to fulfill orders. They can get orders, they can get sales, right? But they don't have a fulfillment. It's almost like let's just look at it as a big block or some type of system. The marketing feeds into sales. Then after sales, it feeds into fulfillment. If you have any areas of those being log jam, then basically you have a bottleneck, and then from that bottleneck, you have complaints and customer concerns and bad reviews and stuff like that. So after fulfillment, you have back office. So back office is basically like this room here is under construction. It's an office. This actually is my office. It, and um, it's actually in the back too. So this being my back office, this is where I have my paperwork, have my printers, right? I have all of my equipment. I have Mr. Beta over here. Got me a little beta fish. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Mr. Beta. Mr. Beta Mail. uh he's been a pretty good beta male, you know. Um this Mr. Beta right here. Say hi for the camera. So yeah, I mean, in my back office, like I say, I have all of my paperwork. I have all of my, equipment, my computers and everything like that. And then in the back office is also, it's not so much physical, it's actually your HR department, your accounting department, your legal team if you have that, your actual whether it be your servers, your equipment that you have, as far as where your document storage is, if just basically all of the interworkings of your business is in your back office. Your actual teams, your production, as far as like whatever you have as far as the structure of your company, all of that, basically how you run your entire business, is part of your back office. If you understand what I'm saying. So all of that being said, these are all interfunctions of business. A lot of times people confuse small business, like I'm a small business, even myself. It does not take much to have a small business, or to even be, a lot of times people also say being self-employed is also small business, which is correct. Basically just being a solo entrepreneur, or they call it now solopreneur. That's basically self-employed or self-employed small business owner. So yeah, a lot of times people confuse that with business. Business is actually, this is how you can determine who has a business or who doesn't have a business. One, do you have to do most of the work to run your business? Meaning, do you have to input your time and effort over 50% into the business to actually have it work? Meaning, it's not a self-ran machine. A business is actually a self-run machine, meaning it has enough physical capital to pay for all of your products, to fulfill them, to manufacture and produce them. It has enough physical capital to pay for the employees that help run your business, and pay for everything from marketing, sales, fulfillment, and back office. If you don't have enough money to pay for all of that, and you have to actually do it yourself, do all of those functions yourself, you don't have a business. You just have a small self-employed operation or business. It's nothing wrong with that. You can make a lot of money having a small business, right? But a lot of people confuse themselves with business, when in being a businessman or woman and actually running a business, versus having a small business, which is totally different. A lot of people, very few people have an actual business. They just have a small business. like a little small store or even a work from home business. And basically they run everything from either that one store or a little small office or even a home office like myself. um and like I say, you could still make money in small business, but you don't have a business. You just have small business, right? So me learning how to actually start a business and create systems in that business to get it to where I can scale it to actually get funding help as well, to market it to other people to invest in it, as well as make money in it. um it is a challenge for me. It's something that I'm working on, because I don't want to be keep working jobs and stuff like that to no avail. My jobs and whatever I do as far as making money is to feed into my business, to get enough capital to where I can get it off the ground. This meme in this middle, and also these photos that you see, these are a few photos that are in my inspirational folder. Now, what do I mean by inspirational folder? So, a part of the Millionaire Savings Plan, and that I've written in my book, that I talk about from time to time, is you need some form of inspiration. You need some type of of photo collage, or some type of inspirational photos or videos to kind of help you get to where you want to get in life. It could be, whatever you want in life. You put these photos in your photo collage, and what it does is, it basically, you're seeing these images, and you go after them in life. As soon as you leave your house, or even before you even leave your house, you zero in on what you want, and you actually go out and get it. Because a lot of times people actually don't even want, they don't know what they want out of life. And then even if what they wanted out of life smacked them in their face, they don't know how to actually, retrieve it and actually zero in on it and grab it, and actually, bring it into their life. So these photos are just a few photos that I have that are in my photo collage. Now, why do I have women in my photo collage? Well, one, I'm not part of the rainbow community as far as things is concerned. I don't have any problems with, women that are in that, right? Or, whatever. But the thing is that I am a heterosexual straight shooter. Okay. I like women. Part of my inspiration is definitely women. Okay. So that is, this is the PG. I mean, I had to, I had to look at my photos, and actually get something that was PC for YouTube, because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of my photos, I'm a pretty nasty guy, man. And ain't for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Unless YouTube starts an adult section where you can actually, have a little bit more freedom or whatever. But yeah, I have what I like in my photo collage, and yeah, that is what I use to inspire me. Um, yeah, I would say a lot of guys actually, they might have problems with getting women and stuff like that. This is another secret or whatever of how I get success with women. I ain't gonna lie to you. These photo collages, just like a lot of the successes that I've already accomplished, is partly due to my photo collage. Literally, because a lot of things I've already accomplished. A lot of things that actually ain't money can't buy, I've already accomplished them. I don't express everything full frontal about my interpersonal life, but I've already achieved a lot of things that money can never buy. Never buy. Okay? Priceless things, priceless realities that money can't buy. And it's something that was what I wanted, and I put it in my photo collage, and within a matter of years, not even years, a year or less, I achieved some of the things that I wanted in my photo collage. So as far as the actual like wealth part or money part, and the extravagant luxurious things that I actually want in life, those I ain't even worried about it, because the things that have already been priceless, like my children, I already have them. Okay, I already have my children. That's way more than I ever get, as far as my any mansion, any car, any jewelry, expensive watch, boat, yacht, whatever. That is nothing compared to what I already have. Okay, now that being said, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm I, I'm drinking a little Crown Royal, thanks to my old job. And you know, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's good to have a little nightcap every now and again. And I got my CBD oil right here. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I had a good week. Worked really hard. I was driving out in the country of basically rural Indiana, and I was installing some big ass giant TVs, whiteboards for classrooms. We had to install like about 60 of them. There's these big ass giant TVs we had to wall mount. And man, it was a rough job, but it paid pretty good, paid pretty decent, and I kind of also network with some individuals there. I met a guy that's a real estate investor. We exchanged numbers. I met some cool guys, and then I just did a bank project. I did a so basically one of the banks, First Midwest Bank, has been bought out by some bank called Old National Bank. So I did a basically a PC conversion, swapped out all of their old equipment into Old National Bank's equipment or whatever. So yeah, brother been working, what I'm saying? Been working it out. So yeah, I can't wait to get paid for all of those things. And then also I still have my classes to do. I have my full stack development course to complete, as well as my other courses that I have to complete. But like I did last week, back to business, I've been focusing on business systems. Okay. uh there's guys that in Silicon Valley, a guy by the name of Peter Thiel. One of his things that he does is he trains young guys that are starting companies how to basically be a business owner, to be a corporate basically CEO, to run a company, to deal with problems of that will arise in your company. you know um that's one of the things that I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get some time to actually read You know, these actual these books that I have on startups. One of my startups is owlsherbs.com, and you know, that's one of my cash cows that I make money off of. I sell a lot of a product called Sex God. It's an energy enhancement um, herb, and it is excellent. You know, it's available on my website, owlsherbs.com, as well as it's on Etsy and eBay. The links are in the description of my video. And you know, basically that's one of the businesses that I would like to hold. It is nothing wrong when people tell you why you into this, why you're into that. You know, don't worry about that, because see, here's the thing with businesses, and I'll remind you also in the spirit of this discussion as far as Kaizen, a lot of the things that I do, it might take me years to actually do them. You know, it's not, I don't have a lot of funding. I don't have, a lot of money in this, it's a lot of things have to be shelved until I can come up with the monies to actually fund projects to get things off the ground, and then another thing is, it's nothing wrong to shelf ideas and companies that you have, because you might have to even dissolve a company because it's just not something that is fruitful at the time. You know, um, a lot of the companies that I have, the startups that I'm working on, that I'm bootstrapping, I don't make money off of them. I'm just starting to just do like little small steps to make money. Like I say, you have to work on marketing, sales, fulfillment, back office. You have to have all of those working in tandem and work on those. And I'm still trying to get these formulas together to get my business off the ground. And that's part of what the honesty that I try to tell you today. Um it's not to hide. I know people probably are like, okay, you got a business, why are you working? Well, it's a short game situation, is why you have to work. You don't have to. It's many people that have just said their back was against the wall and they just start swinging and they found a way to make money in their business. A lot of those people have vaginas. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm just joking. That's just a joke. But the thing is that, yeah, you some people that have done that, and they also have had to sleep in a bathroom in a train station. You know what I'm saying? You you kind of have to transition from an employer to a small business owner, or even an employee, small business owner, investor, businessman, or somewhere in between, right? You don't necessarily, if you go from working a job and then quitting without no money, you gonna be looking in a situation where you going from like going 50 miles an hour to zero, and then you're walking, trying to take care of everything that you were taking care of when you were going 50 miles an hour. If you understand what I'm saying, like, a lot of times you have to have some type of momentum. I put all of my momentum into my house, which is intelligent. I will say that was a smart decision. I'm a chess player. It was a good decision. Okay, because at the end of the day, you having to pay a mortgage or pay rent, or live in an apartment, or live in a hotel and paying that monthly payment or that weekly payment. I'm gonna tell you, I have been seeing people currently getting torn off the frame. It's currently a Mercury retrograde, I believe, or it's some type of retrograde going on right now. Um, it is people getting torn out the frame out here. People are upset. People pissed off. They're antsy. Um, People are going to jail. People shooting people because it's crazy out here. You know, the things are getting tight. They're going to get even tighter. A couple months from now, there's going to be winter starting, actually fall starting. It's going to start getting colder. You're going to probably notice your gas bill is going to get a little bit higher. Reason why is geopolitics. There's a war going on in Russia, in Ukraine. Russia has a major gas line that they control. Okay. They have a lot of natural gas resources. Also, Ukraine has a lot of natural gas resources. Guess what? Your natural gas, you only have to be what, an eighth grader to figure out if you understand, that natural gas is, heavily resourced in Eastern Europe and the correlation of gas prices in North America. Europe right now, the euro is neck to neck with the dollar. That has not happened in, I don't know, a long time. Like, it literally, Europe is going through a major decline. Okay, this shit is going to be nasty, in my opinion. This ain't nothing to be, taken lightly. So, if I was you, I'll be trying to get your damn wood stove right now. You know what I'm saying? Because these gas prices is gonna be astronomical. Um, and then make sure you get your wood stove or fireplace fire resistant gloves. And yeah, not to burn your fucking hands. Okay? So yes, this shit is going to be nasty. You know, it's going to be winter is coming 2022 is going to be nasty. You know what I'm saying? Nasty, nasty, nasty. Don't be surprised if you got 3 women living in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people are gonna need a place to stay, man. You might be a broke blue face in winter 2022, man. Because I mean, it is going to be people going to need a place to live. They are basically putting they've ended a rent moratorium, but they keep re-extending it. Man, people are going to get evicted from their apartments. They're getting evicted now, and somebody, you gotta understand, it's always it's always it's a buster in the lingo of LA talk. It's a buster in every situation. All these people that bought their houses, meaning not so much they bought their houses, they bought a mortgage. Some of these people are not going to be able to pay their mortgage. It's always busts and bubbles, right? Well, it's already a bubble happened. Guess what? After you bubble off, you bust. So it's a bust. The bust is around the corner. Okay, the bust is around the corner. Okay, so I'm just a warning. You know what I'm saying? It just a warning, my friend. So, yeah. Um, the thing that I'm gonna say that I'm gonna leave you with for this weekly discussion of Kaizen Talk is, basically mind over matter. No matter what you're going through, some people are going through situations where they've already dealt with a lot of things and they've already accomplished things and they're comfortable. Then you have people that are struggling. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've accomplished a lot, but I still feel like I'm struggling, man. I'm definitely struggling. Okay. You want to use mind over matter because you don't want to give up. That's one thing. You don't want to give up. And then you not nobody's telling you you're doing good. Got to think about the things. Got to focus. Meditation, prayer. Focus on the things you've already accomplished. You've already most likely are doing good, and I've already done accomplished a lot already. You are better than you are right now, most likely than you was last year. I know at least I was. All you got to do is just basically kind of transcend to a next level, grind it out and go to that next level and apply that pressure and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because see, in my situation, like I said, I've already accomplished a lot. So applying some more pressure, learning some more things, transitioning to a higher realm, because I am still in that higher realm. That higher realm is still in my path. Okay. I've already accomplished a lot. It's a really, really like problematic time right now, maybe, right? But I'm already trying to transition to a higher position, a higher step. You know, I'm not letting what's going on around me and everything dictate what my goals are. My goals are still my goals. So I still got to get there. I don't care who shot John, who fucked John, who fucked Jane. I still have to get to my higher goals. Okay? I still have to even transition, I'm not probably going to be putting a lot of information and stuff on this channel. I'm going to be going to my other channel and putting content there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably going to be more PC. It's not going to be that much negativity on that channel. I mean, it's probably going to be on. I mean, you know, it's going to be pretty PC on that channel. Um, you know, I might, you might be like, the broke genius. He's capping over there. I ain't gonna be capping, but I'm not gonna be putting some negativity. I'm probably not gonna be talking about the gynocracy on my channel. I don't give a fuck about that shit. On here, I'm on. You know what I'm saying. I'll acknowledge what's to be acknowledged. I'm gonna keep it real, But on my other channel, I'm definitely transitioning because I'm not broke no more. Okay, my funds might be low, but I ain't broke no more. So my other channel is called After Zero, and I'm gonna be putting some content there when I get some time. You know, it's gonna be just like this channel, but more how to and more. I'm actually doing things. I'm not just sitting back talking. I'm gonna be doing talking and doing and showing, right? So I'm a definitely be on there, try to get that going, load some videos up on there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have to reiterate, mind over matter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people lose the war, people give up because they let what's going on right now discourage them from continue on with the path that they wanted to, accomplish. You know, like I told my friend, I say, "Are you in?" When we shook hands, I thought he was in. And it's cool, but the thing about it is, when I made the decision to, get this house and everything, I basically I was 100% in on it. You know, I was gonna tackle this puppy until its completion. And then that's how you gotta look at it. If you're gonna do something, try to do it 100%. Get it done. I don't care if it take you a long time. Just get it done.